Alrighty, we are back for episode 69, and today we are in the Skin House headquarters. We've just taken out Savant, whatever, and a lot of these bandits. We are just dead bandits everywhere, hundreds and hundreds of bodies between all these buildings and all the floors and all of the ground. And we've looted almost everything, and we need to get out of here. Um, We really need to get out of here. But I'm not 100% certain how I want to do this. I think we haven't looted all, right? I think we haven't looted all of everywhere. We have one pack animal that can take a bit more stuff. Here. In EV. So try to fix that and then make sure we've got everything from all the pack animals we can get. And then get the fuck out of here. Because, like, this is not somewhere we want to be stuck at. Will that fit now? That will. Alright. Store. That's not a problem I can fix easily. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, we need to get out of here. So, I'm going to quickly run to all these places, make sure they're all empty. Anything we need to loot. And then, which they aren't. Surprise, surprise. Pick lock. So, ooh, that's actually decent. And it looks like the prince that the Skinners put in here has already died. Ooh. No. Alright. What next? We've got a locked one over here. Seems to have finally calmed down a bit. Hey, the plan is we need to get out of here. That's the whole plan. There's nothing else to the plan other than loot what we can before getting out of here. But we need to get out of here. And that is somewhat of an issue. Do we loot these? Well, anyone who can pick it, pick it. Anyone who can't, get back in. Pick that one if you can. Alrighty. So, very decent Wakazasi. Hype. Don't think we're going to find anything too amazing, but some of the locked stuff we might find some decent stuff. And I've already searched all of this one, I think we have. Alright. So we picked some of the locks here. Host name I is stuck. Of course he is. Alright, so I'll have to pick them up. Wait till we get everyone in here. Pick the lock. Pick the lock. Anywho, one interesting thing that came out of this is I've been messing around with AI generated images, and I was able to find a tool, an AI that's been trained, right? So how that works is you essentially have GPUs, and you have an AI, and you feed the AI images using a GPU, and this process can take quite a long time. But it ends up training it on these images, teaching it what all these images look like, teaching them what all these things mean, and over time it gets an idea of like what all these things are supposed to look like. It does take a while, and it can be troublesome to get working, but eventually it works. How am I supposed to do this? I'm thinking, let's do that, right? Get that space clear. I'm gonna put a triple wide thing here. We have 4 spaces up here. Yeah, that's not 100%. That's not 100%. These two are at 100%. Alright. And are these all full? Basically. I might be able to trade some of the tech kits to Flareon. Like the repair kits. Great. Alright. I should keep one. I have one. Alright. Keep that one. No room. What if I move this? Yeah? Alright. I'm gonna move that one? No. Okay. And trade. What does Beep have that's extremely tiny? That's stuff. And he also got a walk-a-thon I could give to somebody else. Alright. Beep can go back here. Roboboop can go trade with probably one of the robots who have a big sword. Yeah, PWD. Go trade with PWD. I'm gonna give him a Wakadasi sidearm. Boosh. And then start trading with these. And we have one of these. Alright, trade with Sylveon. We could do that. Alright, trade with Leafeon. Get a little bit of room. 2, 2, 1. Alright. What? How am I gonna do this? I need to play that with something that's a 3. Put this up here. Take this out. Replace it by 3. Replace it by 4. Take that out. Alright. Then, I do ideally need to get rid of these. Go back to him. Fine. I'll take out YouTube, put in all these cups. That's... Alright. A lot of empty space here. You could fit here. Actually. Ideally, I'd like to get rid of something that's and put the armor here with 13 books. I don't know how to trade that for the grog. Oh, you know what? That'll work. I'll put you here. And then I have 5 squares to put something like you, right? Then 2 you. I'll put the swords away in here. And we're good. Alright. Alright. You got food. Alright. And they're all stuffed. Alright. So, pack animals are completely stuffed. We can just forget about them holding stuff at all. I think I'll just have Robogoop and the gang carry stuff. And his weight is or his speed is so high, I'm not even concerned at all about carry weight. Like, at all. Alrighty. So, done here. Come over here. Actually, that's unlocked. That it is not. But if I want to wait till they get inside first so I can unlock it and not have people just waiting outside since I gave them a new command and they can't do. Alright. Somewhat concerned about these guys. They took a lot of damage in that fight. Lots of repairs. It's not ideal. What if... Let's see, 1, 2, and 2. What if... something like this. Probably the best one to get here. Does it have? It does. Oh, I looted all of these. Apparently I missed one. Alright. How am I gonna do this? I don't know. Who has... Okay, you have 30. Come here. So, last building. Then we can get out of here. We got so much stuff to carry anyway. Alrighty. So, this will be a bit complicated, but essentially, we're running away as fast as we possibly can through acid rain. And some of our people are injured, and especially with the robots, we got some, like, really not good injuries. And if we run into enemies, that'll be a problem. With oh look, we're running into enemies. But we're not going to stop until we get into Sniper Valley. Get away from the acid rain. Undoing hold in case we get sniped at, so people will automatically attack whoever's sniping them. Hopefully we're traveling fast enough that we're not going to have to worry too much about an attack. Some point, he'll stop being under acid. Alright. Wasn't too bad. The more I think about this, the more crazy it is. Like, running through Sniper Valley, to run through Sonorous Dark, to run through the Ashlands, with all this, like, enemies, and more importantly, all this damage you take from all the environments. There's no one thing you can wear to protect you from all of it. Anywho, playing around with AI, it's been pretty cool. I think this thumbnail is going to also be an AI generated image. One of the cooler ones I've been able to create. Well, I think create. Depending on your interpretation of, copyright and art and artistic law and whatever, I did not create it. The AI created it, and therefore, maybe I did create it because I gave it, the complex commands it used to write its art. Because the more complex ones are actually somewhat complex. It's not just like, go here, do this, pick up. Okay, hold. Bear. Well, that took a minute. That's a lot of leg damage. And he's still going 30. How is Green doing on bolts? He could use some more, but he's not out yet. Undo hold. Keep going to spring. The plan is a little bit at a time. hopefully not run into anything too scary. But with how mountainous this place is, you kind of have to have a camera angle in like a forward-facing direction, sort of like up more up-down. Hard to look around and spot stuff. Easier for something to block your sight of an area. But it also means you can see further, and you do need to see the vertical stuff. Because this cuts off so much detail in this area. Anywho. It's sort of fascinating to be able to, like, I wonder at what point will using computer generation or procedural generation to create art be seen as not the AI is doing all the work and you just click a button, and as do we get something attack us? I don't know. And be seen as instead you're doing work by telling the AI what to do. You know what I mean? Like where is that line where it'll be like, oh, you are doing something creative because you're telling the AI not just to draw something, but to draw, you know, all these specifics and commands and information and aspect ratio you're telling it to draw it at and all the other stuff. Like, where is the line where that becomes considered like, hey, you're actually doing something, you know? You know what? These CPU units, they only sell for 300. They're kind of big. We have a lot of them. I'm thinking, let's get just the cheap ones we can get rid of. The shoddy class. That gives us a lot of space. Alright, and then we also have all this med. Anything that's like 99% or whatever, 95%, I'll leave. That could go to Umbreon. Like, this I'll leave. Where was it? Eevee, right? You know, while I'm here, some of this stuff I remember thinking, like, I'm very on the fence of taking it because it's not very valuable. Like that. Definitely don't want to have that there. What, Hammett? Yeah. So that. Also that. Grog will bankrupt this guy immediately. You could sell some CPUs. And he's out of money. Alright. Alright. So, that should help us a lot with getting some space. Scan now. This is the Tech Hunter shop. Hello, man. Pleasure doing business. And this is why we haven't taken out a guy on our list who's in the city, because we want this place here so we can buy and sell stuff. Like, longbolts, backpacks. Because we just hired a ton of fucking, whatchamacallits. We're about to hire a ton of robots that need to have, the right stuff. Are a bit expensive. Any of these? No. Oh. Anywho, so if you see what looks like some sort of like fancy commissioned artwork as the thumbnail, it's not fancy commissioned artwork. It's completely AI generated, but there's some other like stuff involved where I'm like, I told it all these commands of what it is I want it to draw, and it's got to be like a ton of stuff, and I had like consulted all that stuff and had to generate like many images, and then finally like find the one that's like just right. So it's sort of like it feels like comparable. Say, imagine there are people who set up like artworks that's like you're doing the dominoes. They all fall down, they form a picture, right? And let's say you took a photo of that. Well, you might knock the dominoes over, and they might not. It doesn't go right all the time. So something like that, where you just knock the dominoes over, is relatively simple to set off this complex chain reaction, but it doesn't always go right. It doesn't always end up the thing you want it to end up, and then there's all this stuff involved in setting up the dominoes, right? There's all this work involved in trying to like give just the right commands to the AI to get what you want out of it, and to learn how to do that, and to learn all the right words and feed the AI all the different pieces of art. Because that's the other thing about it, is it's not just the AI just magically makes art. It needs to look at billions of images of art to sort of get an idea of what all these things are, and they all have to be labeled. So it has to know like what is a painting, what is a drawing, what is whatever, what is night, what is day, what is rain, what is beat from kenshi, etc. You have to feed all this info into the AI so it knows what these things are. And this is done by basically creating a job. And it's usually GPU accelerated because it's a very so CPUs have lots and lots of different commands they can run, but the efficiency of running those commands isn't so good compared to a GPU, but it has more flexible in what it can do. Okay? So, but GPUs are very good at running a smaller number of commands, but they can do so using much more parallelization. So if you think of like a CPU, how they have a core, and it's like think of like a brain. Well, it's not really good at when they have like so many different types of commands and so many different complex things it can do. It's not as good as parallelization as a GPU, which is more simple types of stuff, because it has less amount of things it can do. So it's easier to parallelize that sort of stuff. So as a result, something like feeding millions of images to an AI and letting it look at them and learn them, whatever, like that is comparatively simple stuff for computers to do. To say, opening GIMP, running a program. Alright, what else am I gonna sell to this guy? I guess I could start with like big things that don't weigh too much. Like armors. That one's a bit expensive. This one isn't. Math to work. A lot of iron plates. I could sell all that. Do I want to have any more bases? I kind of want to have another base. I kind of do. But I want to have one somewhere in the Empire in the northern bits. I don't know where I'd put it. Probably in one of the, like I'd have to take out a city and then put it in the destroyed city after it's taken over by some faction that's okay. I'm okay with, like the Tech Hunters, or I don't know, the Flotsam Ninjas or something. Okay, do that out of money. I'm not 100% sure how I do that or where I do that. Uh, who has stuff? You have stuff. So, and then one of these. We have two. Okay. Do I? Yeah. Alright. So, all this stuff. Uh, gonna dump. Dump. Okay. Then deep can trade with, let's see, who has space? You. So, that's all of everything is now in the pack animals. We start by getting, right, yeah. So start by getting some of this stuff. Another place like Umbreon should have that, and this to go here if it will fit anywhere, but it won't. Um, okay, so no stack. Got it. While I'm here, I'll just dump that. And while I'm here, I dump you. All right. What I'm looking for is robot kits or bolts or anything that I can like move around to other pack animals that I'm gonna keep. Meds maybe. Like this. Engineering research. Okay. So, right, I was considering keeping that. What is this again? Hmm. Base quality. Alright. Okay, so we'll dump this off here. We do have a backpack here, and we also have some backpacks in here. So maybe put the backpack here. Not third. Anywho, how am I gonna do this? What would be the best way to do this? Probably to move that one, dump 5 here. Got two stacks, and another stack was it. Stack on each other. Um, Anything else we want to take out like a small? I could take out that one, but that would mess up the order. Alright. Anyone not have a kit, or we're gonna sell it? You know, we're probably just gonna sell it. Oh, right, the tech. I'll just throw the tech in here, I guess. And then we'll just have these guys be a mess. It's fine. Go to Warden, go to Flash Lagoon, sell stuff. More, we can hire those robots, and then we go to Flash Lagoon, maybe get a masterwork longbow, maybe, probably not. And then I'm thinking head north to. I mean, we could stop outside. Nah. Let's head north. We want to get to the Deadlands. Because from the Deadlands, we could buy some bows, maybe, and also sidearms for the new people. Alright. We got a plan. Alright. Uh, so, now that we don't have to deal with archers, I'm putting everyone on hold to sort of keep them together. So don't run off fighting people, because that's always a pain. Anywho, not that much fun sword stuff going on. Somebody posted a pretty interesting kukri the other day, which I asked for more photos. It's one of those things is whenever people want an ID for an antique, over half the time I have to ask for more photos because they give me like 1, 2, 3 photos, often with lots of it not being shown, often in bad lighting. And it's very hard to ID stuff like with any degree of accuracy when you can only see so much of it, right? And if it's like a low quality photo, right, like not high resolution, it's hard to make out a lot of detail, and that's something for this you really need to be able to make out detail. For 700 limbs of this rolling off the mountaintop. Ooh, that one's got full arm. So at the moment, I'm just waiting for better images. But if it's legit, with I have a feeling it is, uh, it's hard because I can only see so much. I can tell you it's real steel, and it's not like, you know, this some of the garbage you see sometimes. That's like stainless steel. I can tell you it's made traditionally. I can tell you it's got a wood grip, but I can't tell you the exact date it was made, or roughly even, because I can only see so much of it, and it's like really dark, really low resolution, and it's also very difficult to tell the scale of things. But if the scale is right, it looks to be over 20 inches, which for a kukri is pretty rare. For an antique kukri, it's pretty rare. You'll see similar size ones in modern reproductions sometimes. Uh, just because, when people suddenly have access to food for their entire life and they don't, go through periods of starvation, they grow bigger. Like, gasp. What? If we don't starve them in childhood, they get bigger? So, modern world has proved significantly better at giving people a reliable source of food. And once upon a time, that was very much not the case. And starvation was like not that uncommon. And now it's, at least in much of the world, is uncommon. It still happens. It is a problem we could totally solve if we just took greed out of the equation. If we as a society were just like, no one will starve, we're gonna set up like some sort of system so everyone can go to somewhere nearby, local, get free food. Maybe not great food, like, but like nutritional food, and as much as they want, as much as they can eat every day, like all the time, right? Or not all the time, but what I mean, like every, like make maybe a couple meal times a day, like three, 4 meal times a day. You show up, you eat as much as you can eat, or want to eat, or whatever, right? And limited selection, everyone gets the same, limited stuff. But like, and like make the food fairly cheap so that you can do this at scale, because, yeah. But like, something that's not, like nutritious, it's not gonna like fucking kill you, not gonna give you health problems, right? Something where you could not be ashamed that this is what you're feeding people. And that's something like in other countries, that's the thing. Like, uh, once upon a time in America, it was very, very common, and for Britain, for a ton of like random Christian organizations doing like places to feed the poor. That was like a common thing. And then over time, a lot of those have died off. And I know in India, there's a lot of stuff around that where it's like, what do you call it? Uh, the Sheik. I can't remember what it's called. There's this religious group that does it, and uh, Sheik, it's like Hik or something like that, and like it's not like, it's completely like donation run, and it's done to just basically feed everyone regardless of religion, whatever. Like something like that exists. If we had something like that literally everywhere, people wouldn't starve. The problem with that is, A, how do we pay for it, right? And B, how do we do it in a way where like modern, people who get rich off of feeding people aren't gonna freak the fuck out? Because when the question isn't, will I starve or will I not starve, but will I get the food I want to eat, or will I get the food at the local, feed the poor place? There's still going to be like people who want to eat food not at that place, right? And there's probably going to be some cultural whatever bias of like, oh, you eat the poor food or whatever. But hey, who fucking cares? No more starvation, right? And oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unhold. You guys are the defense force. Your job, if you choose to accept it, is to kill that beak thing. You guys should all be on hold. Like, that could happen. That could be a thing. No one could starve ever again. At least in theory. If we, put our minds to it, we could solve hunger. Problem is, and like, people will still want to eat what they want to eat, which isn't always going to be what's at, that place, right? And so people are still going to buy food, people are still going to make food. It's not like we'll destroy the whole food marketplace and, make all these other places that supply food bankrupt overnight or whatever, right? But to the companies who do this sort of stuff, it's like they're not going to be happy at all about, this sort of thing. So they're going to fight it tooth and nails if it ever comes out of India, or basically the revival of the old religious, Christian feed the poor thing, only expanding it to like anyone who wants it, because that's like one of those things is like, because it was quote unquote feed the poor, so many people were like, I don't want to get involved, I don't want to be seen as a poor person or whatever, right? So we have steel, we can make our own cages and just buy something to put them in. Did we buy this one? We did buy that one. Did we put cages in it? I don't remember. That's not open to the public anymore. So, we did buy this one. Question is, did we put cages in it? Who's being attacked? What is attacking you? I don't know. Now it's a growl. Okay, it's a spider. So, we did not put cages in this one. Alright. So, if you go interior, prisoner cage. This is not the most space efficient way to do this, but this is the way I'm going to do it. Confirm. Alright. Which of you has all of the steel? You, Espion. Trade with Espion. These just require steel plates. Unhold everyone. So, in the meantime, we'll have... Yeah, now. Come over here. Hey, yo. Talk to this guy. Alrighty. He does have some backpacks. This is nice. He has specialist black plate. That is nice. Who can take it? You can take it. That's very, very nice. Much appreciated. Alright. Does he have any long bolts? He does. And we'll give the backpacks to Evie after Evie sells some shit. That's gonna be breaking the bank out of the work. What do you know? Not very valuable. Human skin suits. Huh. I wonder why nobody wants this technology. Could I think yes, you. Alrighty. Who else has stuff we need to get rid of? So only 2. That's not too expensive. Autosave, okay. That's very expensive, unfortunately. Certain point, we just need to say screw it and get rid of some of the big stuff. Almost 500, 500, 500, 300, almost 1,000. 500, 500, 300, 2,000. 200. So, trying to get rid of cheaper stuff just to make room. Focusing more on what has the most size per, like what has the least value per size, yes. So I can like clear as much space as possible to condense it all a little bit. Let's click on all of these gray ones. Alright. Any other really cheap parsley used on that? Alright. He's out of money, so he'll go back to work. Build these prisons real quick, start putting people in them. Alright, where are you all going? Going to bed. And you have prisoners? No? Alright. So. I think Hammett has one. Put in. Alright. Achilles. Put in. Bot. Put in. Stubbs. Put in. Rukia. Put in. Kagia. Put in. Griffin. Put in. Bard. You got one? No. Infinite wing has one. Alright. So, all originals, if I remember correctly, who had the prisoners. Don't think I see any more. I think we're good. So, who has a shit ton of damage? You know, I know a lot of the robots do. Let's just start with the robots. Nobody's carrying anybody. The Sad Neil's got like a ton of chest damage. He's gonna be a minute. Okay, healed, healed, healed. Almost. 1, 2, 3. You're good. 97, 98, 200. Alright. Prawn, Agnew, push, PWD, PS. So the cron stuff is used in creating jobs. So like if you want to schedule a task to be done, let's say, you know, connect to server and check the time, right? Every day at a specific time, right? You'd use cron to be like, hey, connect to this server at X time at, you know, every day, repeating. And it'd create a job to just do that. And that's something you can do. And it's not like a program, it's a job. It's sort of like the idea of a program. But it's like kind of, but not really. It's just telling your computer, hey, do this thing, and you create, it's usually like a single script or a couple of lines in command prompt or a PowerShell. I think it's PowerShell. Be like, hey, do this. And then it does it. It's great. Alright. So, you need to take a nap. Your one arm, you got some damage. 93. Another one. Alright. You're all good. You only had 1 damage. You only had 1 damage. You're good. You're good. And you rest in the bed. 43. I'm not sure that. I think the 130 is actually good. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Alright, anyone have a ton of damage and do go to an actual bed, other than, like, green? Green's already in a bed. Okay, maybe when some of the evolutions aren't doing so good. But it's all limb stuff that'll get better over time, right? Yes, mostly limbs. It's like a little bit of stomach. Alright. Okay. Important stuff over. So, for these guys, I'm gonna need to bring up my little document I made. Where are you? My documents. Actually, no, it's on my desktop, isn't it? The, broken machines? Kenshi broken machines. Yep, here we go. And list of Linux terminal command. How about that? Oh wait, no. Cron is Linux. Right. Let's see. So, Pat Neil. Let's see. English. 1, 3. That's weird. Did I fuck up? I hit the wrong button with numpad not set up right. I must have misclicked. Sumimasen. Talk to. English. 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 4, 3. Okay. Your name will be, we'll start with Sniper as a preference so we can keep track of all these guys. So, Sniper, I'm gonna go with SCP, not Foundation. It's secure copy. So you can make remote copies of stuff and be like, hey, yeah, we have that. Is that free? So, his armor, we're probably gonna sell. But, yeah. Who can we talk to now? So, eventually, we want all the sniper bots to be essentially their own group with Green leading them. English. 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 4, 3. Alrighty. I'm in the S's, so secure copy. What else is fun? You know what? SFTP. Secure FTP. There we go. Add security. And his gear, ooh, actually decent, quality-wise. But I think we're gonna replace it. Anywho, let's tell you the reason why we're bothering here. 77 turns, 96 crossbow, 99 shooting, 100 perception. These guys are amazing. Give them the best bows in the world, and suddenly they're like these guys are significantly better than Green, right? Significantly. And the melee skills are not the best in the world, but they have high dexterity, meaning give them a katana, and they're gonna be decent. Or Wakazashi, or whatever. And that can be the sidearm. Nice, nice bow. And suddenly they're just killing everything. Alrighty. English. 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 4. Alrighty. Do we have SSH? I don't think we do. I can't. How do we not have an SSH? Do we not have SSH? Huh. How could I have forgotten SSH? No, I mean, not forgotten, just flipped my head. So SSH is used for remoting into servers, or, whatever. Like, so in Linux, you can have, like, your own thing, and you use SSH to remote login as a user. So let's say your username is, admin, and password is password. So use SSH, to log into that IP address or that local address, and, admin password as admin password, and poof, you're in. And you can sort of like do stuff. And that is why you kind of need to like shut that down if you don't know what it is or what you're doing. Alrighty. We always talk about closing ports and security. Yeah, close those ports. We got sudo. We've got. Do we have suspend? We don't have. Or sync. Sync. Yeah. Sync and suspend. Sniper sync. Something in sync zoke. But seriously, like 199 for crossbow precision shooting. 96.98, 96.99. Like these got like 101 perception. These guys are just gods among men when it comes to like shooting things with their amazing stats. They're literally aimbots. God damn it. Oh, he's using aimbot. English. Alrighty. 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 4, 3. Alright, so we got sync. Let's go suspend. Set free. So, the sniper squad is probably just going to be its own squad. Come on. 5x. Talk. English. Alrighty. 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 4, 3. Alrighty. So, Oh, you know what? Tail. Tail, tall, tar. That'll be fun. Set free. Tail is just like the tail end of a file gets outputted. So, the end. So, this like output the end of the file is useful if you're like, hey, I want you to go get a file, tail file. And then you see a little bit at the end and be like, is this the right thing? Is this not the right thing? Oh, it's the right thing. And tar is just like, like .tar. It's for compressing stuff. Alrighty, so we got tail, you will be tar. So free. Hmm. Oh, you know what? I know what the next one's gonna be. Timeout. English. Alright. 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 4, 3. And spam 1. Alright. So timeout is this, like, how you have like a timeout command, like, will we try so many times, and then at the end it'll time out. So timeout is saying, after a certain period, if you haven't finished, finish. So let's say I want to ping whatever, and then time out like, X number of tries or X amount of time, right? So I want to ping it, and if I don't successfully ping it in, let's say, an hour, I stop and give up. Which, I mean, that's like a really long time to try to ping something. But you could also do like a command was like, do this, and then when that happens, do the next thing in the command list, right? As opposed to do it all at once, which can be useful for like, uh, if your internet's down, you can say, hey, ping whatever, timeout whatever, and when that's finished, sends me an email. So that lets me know and gets an email exactly when that ping works. Meaning I know the exact, well, I mean, in serious, I'm actually have my email set up to like give me a notification. I'll get an email saying, hey, we've pinged this, whatever. And that tells me, oh, the internet's up. So I can just quickly be like, using this ping and timeout, and then the and thing to be like, do this and then send me an email after you've already done this, and then send a timeout to be like stupidly long, because normally it would give up after like 5 tries or whatever. So you can do this to send yourself commands. It's great. So who has steel left? Beep and Achilles, and only Beep and Achilles. So, and I think we still have steel in that storage thingy over here, right? Yeah, got a ton of it. So I'm going to inventory. What? Beep. Alright. So. Alright. Not too many people over here. And do that a bit. And I want to build. And I want to build a interior. And I want to build prison cages. Alright. Confirm. Build. Build. Meantime, how do I do this? I think I'll start with. Oh, sorry. Who has steel? Anyone? No. Alright. And then have like one guy. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steel left. Alright. Harbor boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Build. 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 Alright. So, prison cases are done. New sniper bot. Why don't you go shopping? Howdy. You have no new money. Do you have new food? Do you have new bolts? You do not. So, no new inventory, no new money. Got it. So, come over here. We have lots of inventory over here. Also, gonna want all of these guys gathered together. All the sniper bots gathered together. And, like, alrighty. Let's start with Evie. Okay. Alright. That's annoying. Now what? That fits very nicely. per pound hour to, yeah. Alright, so base isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. So we have Uis is empty, Uis is empty, Uis is empty, Uis is almost full but not quite, and you are empty. So all the empty ones are here. Then I think we want to outfit everyone like green using leather armor with pants and a hat, right? So green is what we want these guys to look like. None of them look like that. So we need to get rid of some stuff. So all of this has to go. And it's not going to fit in one pack animal. So where's the one that was partially full? You. Alright, that's all of them. So this guy. Alright, so Hound is partially full, Hound Doom is full, some of the others are full, some are empty. All about the negative. Alright, so squad wise, we want to add a squad. Let's call it aimbot. Oh my god, he's using aimbot. Alrighty, so green will lead the aimbots. And the aimbot squad will be a fun one. So I'm also thinking about robot and sequels combining because we honestly can't fit them all. At this point, you can only have so many, per group, and I don't want to have too many things to tab through. And while having the robots easier makes it like in their own group makes it easier to do like feeding, right? Uh, Robo sequels, evolution. So these guys, storage, 2 combat squads for melee, not melee. Aimbot is not melee. And your jobs, should you choose to accept it, is to not be the melee squad. And we're going to need all the EVs right over here. All the originals right over here. So. Alright. That's why we needed so many backpacks. Let's throw one down around. So we want leather, and we only want leather. Alright. For the chest, and for the legs, we only want... Oh, we also want the iron hat. Actually, no, we don't, because they can't use iron hats. And we're also... How many? 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're gonna need like 80. And then also more for green. All of these. And we probably want to be trading a lot of these with, let's see. Okay, Beep, you're gonna get new pants. Anyone where, okay, we have 8. So I need 8 leather pants and 8 shirts. Alright. So, master bow, leather armor. Let's give you the good leather armor. And the blade. Alright. Next. One of these. One of these. 10. And anyone not wearing, like anybody using a good, that's garbage. That's garbage. So many standards. Okay. High grade. High grade. High grade. How many more do we need? Okay, so we only need armor. So we need 2, 4, 6. 6 leathers. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We don't have enough. Unless we have some upstairs, which we probably do. Alright. Oh. You will be the holder of ammo since you have. Here, wait, for now. Also, while we're here, do we have any good, usable sidearms? I don't really think so. I don't want to use, one of the clubs. Might be willing to use a cleaver. It's like a Mark 3 or, I don't know about 2s. Fine. How heavy are they? They're 15 kilograms. I am not willing to use a cleaver. Oh, wait. Right, I forgot about all the books. Oh, right, right, this is where we put the tech. Stuff. We should probably actually sell some of this at this point, since we're sort of done with that, but it's sort of this habit to collect it all, obsessively. Anywho, let's take these guys upstairs. No helmets needed. We need, yep, a leather. Oh wait, is there any in here? Okay. So, we need one, I got a standard for somebody, some unlucky person. Sniper tail. You need better armor, but not today. Alright. In the meantime, what's in the armor cabinet for sidearms? That's not gonna really help. Goodness, weighs 28, and they're already carrying, like, this is 9. That's another 10 kilos, right? So that's 19 kilos for that, and then another kilo for here, so 20. Plus their armor was going to be 4 and 3, which isn't that heavy. But all the meds and other stuff, I don't want to keep them too heavy. I mean, I could. Don't want to. And these, of course, don't fit. Right. We do have another masterwork bow. So we need more masterwork bows, we need more katanas to walk with us, and whatever. So I'm probably going to have to do is look around. That's go on here. What do you mean stolen? See who has a sidearm they can get rid of. I mean, say Sand Ninja trade with Sombra. Let's see what he has. No, trade with Glaceon? Yeah, trade with Glaceon. Huh, nothing any. They have no weapons. Interesting. Alright. That's interesting. I have no. This is all like the low quality stuff. I don't really want to be downgrading all these guys to steal all the sidearms, but I might have to. Like something like this, right? It's not quite as good as this, but it's going to have more reach. And that means an aimbot can get a sword. And I want to give them decent swords because this is their only melee weapon. This is alright. Well, unfortunate. Actually, come to it. What are they good with besides katanas? He is blunt. He is good with blunt. And he's got and you are good with katanas. If I give you this, take away the Me Too. Go, you know what? I'll give you the Me Too, and I'll give some of the other guys. So now they all have swords. Just less people have, backups. And green, can you put these in here? No, you can't. Alright. And you all have armor. You just need more crossbows. In the meantime, so any of you need helmets. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Alright. So we need more leggings. And that's the big thing. I'll save it. Probably also use more armors. We took a ton of armors from various people. And we took a lot of legs from various people. Add that to the lot for now. Actually, I just want you. That's helmets. That's just helmets. So none of this stuff is useful. Umbreon. Trade. So, okay, you need everything. You have not great carry capacity. So I'll give you that, and then a leg. Unfortunately, going to be a bit overweight. You need an armor. Samurai. You need legs. You need an armor. Graveyard. Alright, how you... It's still weightless. Legs. Oh, Beep has nothing. Got it. So Beep has nothing. That sucks. Alright. And we're completely out of leggings now. Well, we need leggings, we need crossbows. So, we know what we need. We know where we need to go. To outfit our new crossbow squad. And the idea of it is we're just going to have them on hold outside of the city. We walk up to a city, we start firing. They get, like, just wipe out the guards real quick. Wipe out whoever we need to. Nice and quick and easy. Now, how you guys in speed? All around 20? Good. And when you get there, trade with Umbreon. You are carrying a bit much. Also, trade with Clarion? Clarion. So, looks like these are the only stolen ones left. Alright. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, you're all good med-wise. I still need to like give you commands of like how to do actually use the meds and all that stuff. Wolf is following. The wolf get bored and run away? Guess so. Darn. I'll send an aimbot with the army. Actually, no, I will not. He is not fast enough. To get away if I need him to. Let's see, what is it? You. 34 speed. Also, you need to trade some stuff. Anyone else have stuff they need to trade? I don't think so. I think it was this, Emsper. Alright, trade was like, I don't know, one of them. Over here. So, start coming over here, talking to those guys. Alright. So, got selling them all this stuff that'll probably bankrupt them pretty quick. Um, eh, good enough. We need armor. This place has armor. What a coincidence. We also need bows, and this place has bows. What a coincidence. It's almost like this is planned. Alrighty. Please have... Ooh, that is very nice. Already extremely happy. So you got mercenary plate, which is nice. How... Got mercenary leather. Think I'm gonna buy both of these leathers and that plate. Unfortunately, you don't have any good walking outfits. Alright. But hey, I have some good armor to sell you too. Uh, and one good sword. Oh, a couple good swords. Not amazing swords, but not bad swords. 300. That's not enough. There. Crossbow. Uh-oh, they're shooting at someone. That's worrisome. No, only high. No amazing ones. Feels bad. So, we need lots of longbows because we think we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Question is, should I be like okay with using not masterworks? Oh wait, no, I need to sell stuff. I almost forgot. Right, I'm here for a reason. Human skin. Well, this means Beef can get specialist pants, which is nice. Oh. Okay. Means we can stock up on food, which we've been needing to do. Kind of. Not like in a horrible, like, oh no, we're almost out of food, but it's just like, we're eventually going to be making some enemies, which means people won't want to be selling us stuff. Which means we need to have everything we need before that happens, and then some. So we don't realize, suddenly end up in a situation where we don't have enough food to feed our army. And no one will sell us food. if we do make war, war with literally everyone, like this is the plan. Take out the Shrek Kingdom, take out, the tech hunters, take out everyone. Well, that means you don't have anyone else to trade with. So we need to have supplies. Alright. And there's no point in really doing that other than just to show for fun, and to show like, hey, 101, this is how you do all of this. You know? You wanna burn the world? Well, maybe you don't want to burn all the world. Maybe you want to burn like this part of the world. Well, if we burn everything, the part you want to burn is gonna get burnt. And maybe you can be like, oh, so that's how you take these people out. That's how strong these guys are. Plus, we're starting from absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? Like, one person missing a limb, no gear, no money, nothing. Taking out literally everyone. Which is slightly more impressive than basically the same thing, only taking out only some people. Alright, so he takes a lot of money now. So, who attacked? Bone dogs. Fun. Could loot them, get some stuff, but fine. To work. I'm allergic to work. Alright. So. Are there any up here? No. There's one up there. We don't need to do this. We don't. But it helps. A little bit more money and some more meat. It helps a little bit. Alright, so I think Umbreon's the one that's almost empty. He can carry that. And then I'll trade with Jumpion to Eevee to dump the meat. And then, yeah. And then trade with Eevee. Not you. Dump the teeth here. Where's one that's, yeah, you're partially full. Dump all that. And that's more random meds here I need to use up or sell. That one's mostly full. I'm not making like a new medical one, but I'm just thinking like some of these where they're not like a stack. I could use them. That makes sense. Alright, where to next? We need to get out of here. We need to sell some more stuff. We need to go to Deadland, I'm thinking. Because they're going to have, hopefully, good quality bows. Some limbs we might want. And some other goodies we might want. So, first thing first. We're going to need some stuff for Green to eat. And what a coincidence, he's the only person in the party, and he eats meat. So we can just give him meat and only meat. As long as he can carry it. And he'll just eat that meat for his party, and none of you guys eat, so he'll just eat that over the course of like a stupidly long time. Meanwhile, the rest of y'all, bit more picky eaters. Some of you don't like raw meat. I know, barbarians. Is raw meat not good enough for you? Back in my day. Real though, like raw meat, like we can digest it and it's good, it tastes good. We still have like that caveman, urge to eat it. And once you taste it, it's like your body's like, oh, I know, this is food, this is good. That's why people like rare steak. I say this to someone who's eaten raw meat before. It's good. It's the same thing with like raw fish and sushi, and the French have a raw meat dish as well, steak tartare. People like it. It's in our DNA to be like, hey, this is food. Once upon a time, theoretically, we didn't have fire yet, right? And we still ate meat. Prehistory, so none of this is written down anywhere. Hence the theoretically. Like, people who have yet to discover fire have also yet to discover the written language. What a coincidence. So we just gotta, like, it's more guesswork than actual history. But it's pretty good guesswork, if I do say so. If I do say so myself. I'm thinking, let's just get out of here, go completely around all the lakes, and not swim. Because I don't like swimming. So, there is a place that you could attack, but it's a very, very bad place to attack. Unless you have a very specific thing, which is lots and lots and lots of long-range archers with eagle crosses. This island here. So, if you cross here, you can get into the ashlands through the water. Problem is, like the bear tower, there's lots of archers here, and you need to deal with them. And to deal with them, you need to be able to shoot back, because you can't fight while swimming, you can't do anything while swimming. Right? It's sort of a problem. And now we can fight them and not get completely fucked. Hopefully. Hopefully. Right. I need to trade with Umbreon. And, Pam. Alright. I only got one pair of pants. I got a couple armors. Both high. Got one high mercenary. Anyone who wants to upgrade to a high heavy armor. And does everyone have all their slots filled? Something. Yes. Alright. Standard grade. High grade. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna start, get going. Everybody's got food, everyone's got armor and weapons. Lots of traders in this area. Merchant. Hello. I would like to buy all of your food and like to sell you something. No value. Uh, I guess we're just giving them the technology for free then, if it has no value. Uh, no, you can't afford it. I cleared like no space at all. Alright, from this point on, let's go essentially north. We want to go through Shem to the dead. Yeah, to Skin of the Deadlands. Basically. Bit of a weird pass. Uh, so, I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna have these guys come over here. Alright. Spread out. Heh 147 to 135 damage a hit. Oh, 159, 164. Alright. Staples, that was easy. Like we've got one hit over here. Uh, on, not you, you. Undo hold. Go heal that guy. And then Robo Beep. Start the looting of the corpses. And you guys, let's turn off your range. So, demonstration over. Stupidly effective. They never even got close. I'll be, not exactly the toughest of targets, bandits, but, hey, they're all dead. It works. Trade with the Evie. Yeah. You. There it goes. Alright. Well. Alright. Quick and easy. Painless. I like. And those are less useful. Animal traders. Anywho. Interesting. Who is fighting us? Ah, big thing. We ran into this bug again. I hate this bug. Hold it on, come here. Hold it off, come here. We will save these fluffy people in a minute. First, we must stop the assault. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, hold people. Alright. First aid. Okay. We need to kill these things. We need to save these nomads, or they're gonna die, and we want to get the rep, basically. You do get positive rep from helping out people who, like these guys, where it's like, why do we save them? Because we can, and they will like us better if we do. Also, Flint. 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 First aid. Oh, he's missing a leg. Sucks to be him. Are you healing that one? You are not healing that one. You're healing a different one. Right. Any other dying nomads or nomad animals? I don't think so. So, save the nomad caravan. Fasten. Nomads. Little tiny sliver. Hold on. Hold off. Pack all. Well, that was easy. That was quick. Alrighty. Like, these poor guys just walking along, get totally fucked by a ton of beak things. Get up, see this massive army surrounding them and a ton of dead band of bones folks. Like, what happened here? Are you dying? You're dead. Fuck. Well, I missed one. That's okay. They're splinting, I think. Alright, Evie, I think. Alright, Evie has the loots. Let's see. Probably that. Pick one. Probably about as good as I'm gonna get. Think. Yeah. Oh. You're full. So we got 2 full ones and not a whole lot of empties. Well, we got a whole lot of empties. I'm saying that backwards. Alright. On we go. And oh look, another nomad caravan. We are fairly close to the, what do you call it? Oh, fuck. Huh. So they are. I thought I was like, these guys must be bandits. But then I'm like, wait a minute. They're not behaving like bandits. They're actually fighting back and getting hits. What's going on? Sylveon, right? No, Leafeon. Oh, I got that one, I got that one. Yeah, that's all of them. Alrighty. What is chasing us this time? Yeah, they're the bandits. Can you beat the sniper squad? No, you cannot. But despite being dedicated snipers, you're still significantly better at combat and melee than, like, fucking bandits. Alright. So, we want to go that way. Yep, more bandit. Tackle. Where can you be? Alright. Sylvian? No. Leafia. Still isn't the full group. That's okay. We're not here to farm bandits. We're this path through. Oh, now there's an idea. $200,000 bandit bounty. Oh, heck. Alright, sniper bot, come in here. You buy the food. Wars are coming. Insert Fallout music. War never changes. War is coming. We need to stock up on food, so when the war comes, we have food. I wish I could trade with smugglers like these guys. Like, that'd be amazing. I don't really want mercenaries. Or bark. I don't think I want to talk to really anyone here. No one's too interested. Alright. But we'll be able to sell some inventory. That's good. Tack off. So, the early, like, guns are now a thing, but it's all single shot, period. Right? Early gun period, single shot, flintlocks, muskets. What ended up becoming the infantry of the day before bayonets was everyone would have a sword. It wouldn't be too big. It'd be, around 20 inches or so. Hanger size, cutlass size, blade lengths. And it have hopefully at least some hand protection, right? And usually like a cut and thrust sword. And they'd also have their big, dedicated long distance gun, right? Don't fire stupidly fast like modern day stuff, but if you get hit by it, it's gonna suck. You might die. And back then they're using like very, very big bullets. Like 50 cal would be considered a small rifle bullet. But they're using a different type of black powder to today's black powder, so how much force it hit you with was about half. So it's much harder to aim long distance, and if you do get hit, it's not going to do quite as much damage. Energy, like the energy. I mean, it's a bigger bullet, but like it wouldn't be as much damage as like a modern 50 cal bullet versus like a 150 years ago 50 cal bullet, which would be like a musket. Because black powder is just not as good. So this squad has got somebody immune to acid rain and a ton of robots immune to acid rain. So this whole squad can just pick up and run through the acid. Do we have anything that anyone wants to sell? We just send all of them as they are. You guys all just stay here? Is there anything we need to sell? And there might be some old gear that gets replaced, but I think that's good. And there is food. Alright. Go. Alright, game is freezing a bit. Oh. No, that. Let's see. Didn't somebody have like a standard grade? Yes. Standard grade can go away. Keep the good stuff. Alright. What do we got? Left math to work. Pipe. Autosave. Doing its thing. Left math to work. Okay, so we got quite a few left math works now. Left math to work. Left industrial. Left masterwork. Right masterwork. Hype. We want masterwork limbs only. Right masterwork. Once we have more right limbs and left limbs on farmed at least. Left. Alright. We really need more right scout legs. Instead of specialists, yeah, I'm gonna buy the specialist in case. I might need it. We don't have enough rights. But we have a lot of arms, a lot of left legs. Also, hey, you have money. Talk. Show me what you got. Hey, we have things to sell, and you have money. Oh, what a coincidence. What is this? Okay, sell it. So, if I was building a base, I would be building weapons and armor factories to build all this stuff and not just buy it all. So I could like print out like 1,000,000 cloth armors and 1,000,000 plate armors and weapons. But we're not doing that this game. So as a result, I have a lot of stuff I don't need technology-wise that I'm selling, where normally I'd be studying it if I don't already know it. And I'd be headed to the library to buy these books a lot more often. And you know what? I'm just going to sell these. We have enough notes. We have not gotten any melee fighters. We need more armor. We need more leg armor, especially. And so we have a few things that we just haven't used, like the leather vests, which is only bug people who also happen to be archers. And besides green, there's like no one. Anywho, no need to go to the bar. We're out of stuff to sell. Hello. Alrighty. So, weapons. I'll start with, do they have any good eagle crossbows? Specialist. 3 specialist. Okay, masterwork. A lot of old world bows, which makes some sense. Alright. So at this point, I need 3 more. I think for now, I'm just gonna get some specialists. It's only a little bit worse. And that means they can start fighting immediately. With my full, force. Alright. What do we got? Heads walkers. That's nice. Love to get more falling sun edge walker weapons. But they don't seem to have a ton of them. Love to get more. I'd love to get more. Ooh, that's what I was talking to Mark too. Got my hopes up. Why do I have so many lower quality weapons here? Okay, definitely want to buy those. Moon cleavers are OP. Alright, Tana. Yes. Uh, Darn. We're getting so many good quality Jites and not so many good quality Katana Wakabasis. I cry. Alrighty. Any good Naganatas? Uh, Full arms. Sure. I'll go to heavy. Not that into rank sabers. Like, I get the appeal. It's fucking Dow. Like, those are great in real life. But in this game, they're just not amazing. Oh, and Advocacy Fallen Sun. Why do I not have that? I thought I did have that. Alright, that's a big chunk of chains spent. I don't think they have anything else we really need. Limbs all stealth stuff. Not seeing any fun limbs, sadly. They've got a skeleton, but it's, yeah, normal skeleton. Armor's all armor. We sold them. Nothing amazing. Uh, Maybe we should grab those legs now, but cost be kind of hard. Nah, it's only 2K. Nah, let's buy this back. uh, Silly, but we're buying them back. Alright, go. We got some more legs. This is nice. We don't strictly need them this minute, but it's nice. And pretty much all done here. We can send our people back. And from here, then what? Pretty much all ready to go to attack something. All of our stuff is empty. You can just go north through Oakland's shield and hit Stoke. I think that's what we'll do next episode. I mean, we could head down and do stuff. Like, we've taken out the sonorous dark people. We could go into the Ashlands. So that we could eventually take out Spring. We could take out the Royal Hive to the south, Southern Hive Queen. I think I want to take out the Ashlands before I take out these guys. I think I want to do that before I take out World's End. And I want to do these guys before I take out World's End. Alright? So Robot wanted to chase and then decided not to chase. And now these guys are fencing it off. Let's see if everyone's getting along fine. Looks like. Okay. Alrighty. And we're back together again. Hype. And now, sniper squad's all ready to go. Everybody has one. Alright. We're gonna move that here so we can side by side them. Alright. So, the max damage is 8 different max damage, 3 different min damage. Accuracy deviation is really annoying because that can affect, hits. Same thing with reload time. It's kind of annoying, but their skill's so high, difference is going to be like a tiny fraction of a second. Range difference isn't really going to matter. Velocity is not going to really matter too much. That matters when. So if you're shooting at somebody, knowing the velocity is important for knowing how far ahead you have to shoot if they're moving parallel to you instead of towards or away from you. Because at that plus distance. So you need to know the velocity to figure that out. And their relative speed. Anywho. So, these guys, the difference between them is going to be very minimal. Anywho. So, I think that'll be that for this episode, and we'll probably go north and take out an Empire City in the next episode. To be continued. See ya.